Hello, everyone. The psychoeducational evaluation instrument I'm going to talk to you today about is the Woodcock-Johnson 4 Test of Achievement. A psychoeducational evaluation is conducted to determine a student's ability to be as successful as possible. One instrument used to complete this type of evaluation is a trio of Woodcock-Johnson 4 tests. Those three tests are the test of achievement, test of cognitive abilities, and test of oral language. These three tests collectively are one of the most widely used batteries of individually administered psychoeducational tests. These tests can be used together or separately depending on what information is needed. The Woodcock-Johnson 4 Achievement is the portion of the battery that assesses academic achievement and the one that will be discussed today. For an assessment to be used to determine the student's abilities, it must possess certain qualities. Three of those qualities are technical adequacy, bias status, and its purpose. Technical adequacy of an assessment is important. It's what determines if an assessment is valid and reliable. Without validity and reliability, an assessment cannot be used to accurately determine achievement or whatever it is supposed to measure. The Woodcock-Johnson 4 tests of achievement have been found to be both valid and reliable. It has internal consistency reliabilities and its test-retest correlations are in the acceptable to excellent range. Internal consistency reliabilities for all untimed tests with dichotomously scored items were calculated using the split half procedures based on odd and even items. It also has content construct and concurrent validity. Content was designed to cover core curricular areas and achievement specified in federal legislation. Construct validity reported intercorrelations indicate that correlations are higher among related Woodcock 4 achievement tests than among unrelated Woodcock 4 achievement tests. Concurrent validity correlations between the KTEA2 and WIAT3 provide evidence of adequate concurrent validity. The Woodcock-Johnson 4 achievement test shows overall good reliability and validity, which means that it provides a good estimate of a person's general intellect and it's a good predictor of academic achievement. Based on technical quality, the Woodcock-Johnson 4 test of achievement appear to be a good assessment to use, but biases in assessments need to be explored before making a final decision. Bias status of assessment instruments is of concern for someone attempting to use the results of an assessment for placement or prediction of ability. If a test is biased, then it will not be a good indicator of ability or for placement. Assessment bias is when a test is offensive or unfair to one's personal characteristics, such as race, religion, gender, or economic status. Unfortunately, there are biases associated with the Woodcock-Johnson 4 achievement. This assessment was originally only in English, but it has now been revised to include Spanish. While that is a start, there are students who speak one of the other thousands of languages here on this earth. If a student cannot speak English or Spanish, then this instrument cannot be used to assess them. With this assessment, language barriers for some students, student behaviors, informal inventories, and observations can be subjective. Once biases in the assessment has been explored, examine the purpose of the assessment to determine if it coincides with what the examiner is attempting to measure. The purpose of this assessment instrument is to measure general intelligence and academic achievement. The results of this assessment show general intellectual ability and strengths or weaknesses in certain academic areas, as it measures a continuum of human abilities, achievement, and interest. The Woodcock-Johnson 4 achievement test is comprised of subtests that assess reading, math, written language, and academic knowledge. It provides diagnostic information that can be used by a myriad of professionals. This assessment has a standard battery of tests and an extended battery of tests, each with forms A, B, and C. The subtests are categorized in clusters that provide a deeper understanding of the needs of the examinee. Once these aspects of the assessment have been scrutinized, the final determination for assessment choice can be made. Based on the information explored concerning this assessment, the Woodcock-Johnson 4 Test of Achievement appears to be an effective psychoeducational evaluation instrument which is used to assist the assessment team in determining the correct placement and needs of the examinee. It also provides insight into the best way to teach students who qualify for special education services. It can also identify students who may benefit from using assistive technology in the classroom. The technical adequacy of this assessment has a good to excellent rating, which means it will provide the examiner with an accurate diagnosis of ability. It does, however, have some biases to overcome in order to get the accurate results that are desired. Since the test has good reliability and validity, it does indeed provide the results set forth in the purpose of this assessment. Thank you guys for listening today.